What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I am doing a Q&A today with my blueberries. So I don't know if this is considered a mukbang, but we're gonna act like it is. So I asked Instagram and YouTube, my YouTube community, to ask me some questions of what you guys want to know about me. First question is, when did you first get into spirituality? Okay, that's a really good question, because a lot of people think because the person I'm with, he has taught me everything and helped awaken me. But in actuality, I have always been somebody who was very in tune with my spiritual side. When I was little, elementary and stuff, I was always into magic. I was always into stuff like that, trying to do magic and stuff like that. But I was also raised in like Christianity, so I didn't go too deeply into it just because of the the fear and stuff that comes with it. But as I grown older, when I got into middle school, my parents actually showed me the Illuminati stuff, and that's how I got into like conspiracy theories and all that other stuff. And then I actually got really heavily into church my late teen years, and I got into like church and stuff like that, but I was always meditating and like doing yoga and stuff like that, so I was very in tune unconsciously. But when I started going to church a lot, I started reading the Bible a lot, and actually reading the Bible helped me awaken me to where I am now. Because when you actually read the Bible, without having any knowledge of anything, just on my own and my own spirit guiding me, it felt like I knew about the conspiracies. Okay, so I knew that people who wrote this Bible is not telling the story correctly. That was what my spirit was telling me. And I prayed one night to God. Oh no, you know what? I didn't pray one night to God. I actually prayed one night because I was like, okay, I believe in God, but I don't believe in this book, because this book is kind of, when you read the book, it's actually really scary. It makes you not want to meet. Well, for me, because I'm an energy reader kind of. So it's like I'm not excited to meet this person. Like I'm not. This person doesn't seem too welcoming. He, if you like, I don't know, if you like really look at it and read it, it's like it gives you a scary vibe, especially the book of Revelation and all that other stuff. And then doing my own research, on the internet and stuff, and how they're saying basically heaven isn't this paradise. You're going to be worshiping God at his feet all the time and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh hell no, I don't want to do that. So I prayed one night, and I was like, I didn't pray to anyone. I didn't have anyone in mind. I just prayed. I just spoke into what I would deem as the universe now, but I didn't even have the thought of the universe or anything like that. I just spoke out and said, give me and lead me to, because I was on a deep spiritual journey. I was like, I was going to church by myself, reading the Bible, reading about other, just getting into meditation, connecting with my spirit guides. I wasn't even reading about other religions or anything like that. I was trying to connect with my spirit guides. I did this on my own without even having any knowledge or influence from any other person. Like my spirit was literally guiding me to just try to, like, I don't even know how I even got the concept of spirit guides. Like, that's how much my spirit was literally guiding me to awaken itself. This is like around 2000. It started in 2014, and I came fully awakened in 2016. But anyways, so yeah, I just said, guide me to the truth, guide me to you know, just guide me to what is true. And literally I want to say a couple days, like literally after that, because I prayed at night, and then after that I start seeing so much Egypt stuff, and like just tons of Egypt stuff just start popping up on my timeline. It like literally fell in my lap, and I got such a rush. I was constantly on my phone just researching stuff. I had no what's the word? I had no idea of the conscious community. I didn't know anything about it yet. I was just completely researching everything on my own. I started following certain Facebook pages that were just, you know, bringing information out, and I researched that. I was like, I had a complete like rush. Like I feel like everybody probably goes through that when they first, you know, become aware of something. But I would be on my way to work, and then I start meeting people. I met this one person on my way to work one time. I was getting on the light rail, and I was reading something, and he was asking me what I was reading and stuff like that, and then we started having a conversation, because he was aware of it, and I was like, dang, what the hell, this is just weird. And what's the word, it was just a coincidence, like not a coincidence, but I feel like. And then this one Facebook page, and this Facebook page obviously had a lot of influence on my life, so shout out to them. What's the Facebook page? I think it was the Temple of Amun-Ra on Facebook. They shared a video of Pharaoh, and I was scrolling down on my Facebook, and then like this video popped up, and then I kept scrolling. I wasn't even gonna watch the video, but something my spirit literally stopped me and told me to go back to the video. And he was talking about, he was just going off on Christianity, and like something inside of me got so excited, and it felt so familiar. Like I was like, who is this guy? Like, because he sounds like me. Because I was going hard. Like I was going hard when I started learning stuff. I was literally him at his prime when he first started. If you watch his videos, you know he was really cutthroat, and just, you know, if anybody who watches him before, like everything, like his earlier videos, he was super cutthroat, and that's how I was. So that was like, who is this guy? So I looked him up on YouTube, and what made me like him so much was because it's one thing to research stuff and you just go off research, but it's another thing for your spirit to really guide you and put two and two together on your own. Sometimes you can't find everything in a book, especially how they, you know, hide knowledge and stuff like that. So he was talking about a lot of stuff that I was already thinking about, and I already felt in my spirit, but I couldn't find anywhere else. I couldn't find the validation or anything like that. So when he was speaking about certain stuff, it was my validation, like, you know, not validation, but confirmation. So yeah, but, and then he did this, I wasn't attracted to him. When I first seen him, it wasn't like, ooh, he you know, he gets me tingling or anything like that. Like I had literally no intentions on you know, being with him or anything like that, or even trying to get at him or whatever. He did this one little ritual thing where everybody stayed at home, they didn't speak, and I messaged him and I said, you know, where I'm supporting you on that, and we're going to be doing that over here in California, and stuff like that. And we kind of just start talking. So that's how we met. I know a lot of people said, how do we meet and stuff like that. So that's answering your guys' question. But anyways, so yeah, that was how I became on my spiritual journey. And before just meeting Pharaoh, I was so in my zone. I used to meditate every day at 12 o'clock. While the sun was at its highest, I cut off all music that was like negative. I listened to Bob Marley, you know, African chants, and you know, meditation music, just other meditation music, just peaceful music that was peaceful to my soul, because I was very aware of, you know, just the influences. This is before I met Pharaoh, so I was already on my journey and stuff before meeting him, before even knowing that he existed and stuff like that. So I cut off TV. I went straight cold vegan. Like, I just cut, like, I set a date, April 1st, 2016. I set a date where I'm just gonna go cold vegan, which my body detoxed itself. But no, was it 2016? It was 2016. Yeah, my body detoxed itself, but in a bad way. Like, I didn't know really what to eat, so I wasn't nurturing my body how I was supposed to going vegan. But I just was like, truck it. I'm not gonna eat meat. I'm not gonna eat cheese. I'm not gonna eat bread. I was copying recipes from Ty's Conscious Kitchen, and I went and I got really sick for like 3 days, and I was just throwing up everything, but it was my body detoxing. Like, I could literally feel my body vibrating, and it helped. It really, even though I was feeling horrible, it helped me so much, because I can literally feel this negative energy just coming out of me. Like, someone said, what are some useful remedies, natural remedies that you did while you were pregnant? When I was pregnant, I was very conscious of, when I first got pregnant, before I got pregnant, I felt my spirit telling me that I was going to get pregnant soon. So I started doing womb cleansing, started taking care of my body, start prepping my body just with, you know, good foods and stuff like that, herbs, just exercising and stuff like that. Then when I became pregnant, it was easier. Not easier, but it just felt, you know, I was really in tune and stuff with my body. What else? I just made sure I walked every day. I made sure that I did some sort of exercise, whether it was yoga or whatever. A lot of people don't like the prenatal pills and stuff like that, but a great tea blend is nettle tea, dandelion, red raspberry, and some other herb that is good for, if you blend it all together, that could be your prenatal, what be considered your prenatal pill. What else did I do? I just honestly mentally prepared my whole 9 months. Approaching labor, I was not scared. I made sure that I did not take in nobody else's experience. I protected my energy. I didn't want to hear anything anybody else had to say about how their labor was so painful. I made sure that I did not attach myself to nobody else's experience. That's very important, I feel, because what makes you so intense, what makes labor so intense, what makes labor so fearful, is because you were hearing all these negative horror stories before you go into labor. And I feel like that's not right. And I feel like people really need to stop doing that and stop passing on their energy to other people before they go into labor, because that's stupid. That's like going to the dentist and telling a kid it's gonna hurt so bad, they're gonna rip out your damn teeth, you know, they're gonna just strap you down and do all this other extra stuff. So I feel like people need to be more mindful of the mental health of pregnant women. I was really excited actually to go into labor. I wanted to feel my body pushing out a baby. So maybe I feel like the most important part is your mindset about everything. So I actually wanted to feel my body, even though, yes, you know, I don't know, I can't even remember the pain really. It's like, it's intense, and I feel like it's so emotional. Like the pressure and stuff, like the pressure was intense. It wasn't even like crazy, but, and especially if you have a doula, they definitely help and stuff like that. Like my doula massaged me the whole damn time, and it kept me so relaxed, it kept me so calm, and it kept me able to take on the contractions easily. Have you guys found a sister wife yet? First of all, I don't like the term sister wife because, one, it takes time for me to bond with somebody and gain that sisterhood. I don't just call everybody my sis. I don't call everybody my sister. I don't like that. And the wife part, like, I'm not your wife, so I don't like the term sister wife. I like the term partner better, like, because I feel like it just over romanticizes it and all that other extra stuff. So have we found a partner yet? No, we have not. It's difficult, especially when you have two different their preference, and combine them. I can only speak for myself, but I'm more, if we're gonna do this, I want somebody, it's like, okay, for the man it's easy to find, you know, a woman that, you know, because it's a man and a woman, it's natural. For me, I need to find somebody who I don't mind, you know, being around, who's not gonna annoy me, who's not you know, who I can be around. Like, I don't just hang with just anybody, you know. So, and the person's gonna be my friend. So, and you know, I'm very selective with my friends and the company I keep. So I don't want anybody who's gonna first negatively influence my daughter. I don't like being around ignorant people, not ignorant people, but yes, ignorant people. But I don't like being around, I don't know, your mentality has to be just, you don't have to be the smartest person and the holiest person or anything, but just, you know, you have those friends who are just, they're your friends, but they're just, sometimes it's like, damn, why am I hanging around with this person? Like, I just don't want to bring somebody in my home and they're annoying, or they're like, our personalities and stuff don't mix and stuff like that. So yeah, it's very hard to find a respectable person, because I do also want a person who carries himself well, who, you know, is just respectful from jump. Like, we did a polygamy video, and a lot of people watched it, but I guess they didn't hear what I was saying. Like, people think polygamy is an open relationship and they should go straight to the man and shoot their shot at the man and stuff like that. But as a woman, because people expect you to not have feelings just because you're able to discipline your feelings. But I'm a woman just like everybody else. I don't like disrespect at all. I don't like people feeling like just because my man is open to polygamy means they're allowed to disrespect me and disrespect my household. Like, people are so comfortable, even though he's a public figure, yes, and it's very difficult being with a public figure, because it's even more groupie-ish people out there. But people will like be in my inbox if I post a picture of me and Pharaoh or something, and they're like, oh, he's so sexy, or, you know, I'm in love with him, like stuff like that. Like, that's disrespectful. You wouldn't do that to a monogamous. You wouldn't hop in if somebody posts a picture with their boyfriend or a husband and they're in a monogamous relationship and they're not a public figure and all that other stuff, and you wouldn't feel comfortable messaging them and overly admiring, you know, their partner and who they're with. Like, that's what I mean about disrespect. I don't like that. I'm not that type of person. I would never be that type of person. I don't care how spiritual I am. I don't care how, you know, disciplined I am never going to be open to disrespect. I am never going to allow anybody to disrespect me, no matter who I'm with. And, you know, I expect women to carry themselves as women and carry themselves well, and not try to step on my toes, because I would never do that to anybody else. So I don't know, I expect what I give, and which is the utmost respect, unless you disrespect me. So it's very difficult finding a person who is respectful, because I feel like if we open a relationship with disrespect, that tension is going to be there. And I personally know from experience. So yes, but we're still, you know, we're not we're not desperate, but we're still, you know, open to it and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna do another Q&A because you guys have some really good questions, and I might be doing it like a mukbang or something like that, so look out for that. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I am going to be coming out with some good videos. I have some good ideas, some good pranks. So I know I said that already, but please be patient with me. And yes, peace guys.